Okay guys, so it's the eve before we head away, and it's just appeared to us that we've actually got too much bloody crap, to be honest. We are fully laden. We're about to head in the bush for 8 days and doing the old-fashioned way, mate. The old walk-in. No helicopters. Let's just walk in with a few lads. And yeah, I suppose it all comes down to deciding you've got the right gear. So my wife would say I'm slightly obsessed by this, but I've repacked about 4 times and we've gone over everything just to be sure. But she's some heavy packs. Brax, he's carrying about a 20 kg pack. Not bad for an 11-year-old. And we're strapping just day packs on the back like that, just to walk in on. And then looks like Dad's got majority of the lion's share, tent, everything on top. So, but that's it, man. We've got a big walk in, and then we've got 8 days in the bush. So we're you got to be prepared for this kind of stuff. The weather looks amazing. But yeah, target species would have to be some of these bad boys. We're going to be going for a couple of these. I wouldn't mind a good 10. That would be nice. Big 12 would be nice too. But would settle for an 8 any day of the week. So I'm going to go as cameraman. And I want to get my boy onto his first stag that's bigger than a spiker. He shot a spiker and a couple of hinds. But I want to get him onto a good stag. So that's the goal this year, is to get him a nice stag that he can have as a nice wall hanger. That was a nice fellow I shot this year, actually. That was a beauty. Up in Auckland, you don't get these opportunities much, but that was certainly a good one I've shot from Auckland. And yeah, a couple of these, mate. These are all some Rakuma heads. But a couple of shot Uraweras and a few of these ones too. These are Waikamoana deer and some good little deer size for the area, you know. There's a nice 8 where we're going. I shot that 8 in the back of the Waiaweka and Gisborne area. So yeah, I'll be happy if he gets one of these size, but absolutely stoked if he comes home with something with a bit of potential like these. And yeah, that's the aim. That's the target species right there.
You are the air, you are the sound, you're the fear that someday it'll all come crashing down. You are the motion, you are the doubt, you're the sum of the parts to the words falling from your mouth.
Well, we're here. So we're here 2 years ago, so yeah, no one's been here. I think people have been here over the weekend, so yeah.
Alright, here we are, Thursday morning. We have arrived at our destination. The boys are happy. Hang on.
Yeah, we're happy.
Oh, he's found the bolt now. A lot happier when you find that thing. So car's all loaded up, and here we've got Rick along with us for this trip, and we've got Griff, we've got Brax, little mini me, and Ryan, and we're going to get it done. We've got 7 days in the bush, and the weather looks pretty favourable. We've got 1 day tomorrow which might rain, but then on the other side of that we've got 5 days of awesome sun. Feeling a bit cold around here, which is always a good sign. And yeah, no doubt, stay with us and you'll see us, our trials and tribulations of the next week. Yeah, pretty buzzing. Awesome. So on our way into our campsite, we'd come up on the clearings that we were going to try and hunt in the morning and the evenings, and we'd found about 14 dead carcasses, and 8 of them being stags, with either their heads still on or heads cut off. So that was a bit disheartening, knowing that that was our prime bit of hunting area. It's sort of been ruined with the smell and the stink of all these rotten carcasses. So yeah, pretty gutted, but we sort of just kept our spirits high, hoping there would be a few more animals coming up and coming out for a bit of a feed, as they always need to. So yeah, it is what it is, and we just sort of put it behind us and try to focus on the ones that were still running around. Well, boys and girls, we've made it to camp, having a bit of a sip of that. Carried it in, big effort. Brax, what do you reckon, mate? Sweet camp. Look, these 30 kg bloody packs are no good. What do you reckon, Griff? Yeah. Here's Rick, first trip, mate. He's done his apprenticeship in wool in one day. We slogged it out, mate, and it's well worth the journey now. So time to set up some camp and get some water into us. We need some fluids in us. We've gone to go check the creek, and we're a bit low. So we've had to find a little bit of a pool and boil it up and let it cool down. But fluids, it's been a bit of a grunt coming in, eh, boys?
Tell me about it.
I can't say I'm a coffee guy at night, but I'm going to have one all afternoon.
So we've got just have set up a bit of a basic fly, a bit of rain tomorrow, and then we've got a whole week of sun. So just preparing for a little bit of rain. Got our cool little campsite. The only flat bit of grass in the whole middle of the bush, so yep, occupying that. These camp chairs are an absolute winner. They might be a little bit heavy coming in, but man, they are a winner. Spoiled. So day one, I'm going to go down and have a look at the clearing tonight, and then see how our luck changes, pinpoint some raws and get onto them early in the morning.
Want a winner chicken dinner?
Want a winner chicken dinner. So a bit of a wet night last night. We got a little bit of a river running through camp. Luckily we moved our packs actually, catching a bit of rainwater. But she's looks like she's broken all right. Should be able to get out. So breakfast time here, breakfast of champions. We've got the back countries. What have you had, Brax? Yogurt music? Yeah. All good? Yeah, they're good, eh? Rick's first time on the back countries, so he's enjoying it. We've got some proper muesli in there, coffees, and we've got a little river stream running through the back there that's dried up. Last time we were in here it was flowing for water, so we've had to hike a little bit further for water. Yeah, I don't think we have problems finding water today. But no, the deer have been roaring all night. Just want to go get those barrels hot.
Just got onto a roaring stag. I spotted the back of it, and I didn't know if it was a deer, so yeah.
Tell us what's going on up there.
Oh, there's like 3 stags, I think. Roaring way, so
There must be like 30 deer over there, eh?
hinds, including hinds, yeah.
Oh, there's a big boy on the top of that way. Must be like a big 10.
Yeah. And there's smooch down here trying.
So this is a dog fence line. We're hunting on this side, but we can't hunt on that side. But that's where all the frickin' deer are. So here's our day after the big torrential rain, drying the camp out. But wet, hey mate?
Hang on, what am I going to wear today? Wet, 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 wet.
Double lines, triple lines going up there. Hey Brax, but wet, hey mate?
So dumb.
Yeah.
This I slept on my little
Sleeping
beanie here, mate.
We had to, we had a river, an unknown river come down through here into the swamp, which was the remains of our back end of a tent. So we've had to move our tent from here up a little bit to higher ground, and now it seems to have dissipated. We had to dig a little bit of a moat out here, but the sun's coming up, so we always knew it was going to be a rainy day today. We were prepared, but it wasn't welcomed as good as we thought it was going to be. So anyway, once all the stuff dries up, we'll be good. What's on the breakfast menu today, buddy?
Yogurt and muesli.
Yogurt and muesli. Yogurt and muesli for Brax. These jet balls are a winner, eh? Wouldn't leave home without it.
Oh,
I put the cup down and tip it into it. Yep.
And Griff's on a hammock. It was laughable at the start, but now I think he's the winner at the end of the day.
Yeah, Griff won the camping prize.
Yeah. There's some rules going on behind us, mate. Once the sun hits those hills, you can see up there, and dry those deer out, because they'll be wet and sodden.
It woke me up last night. It was so loud. It was up here somewhere.
Yeah.
And Griff heard it as well. It woke him up. So somewhere up here, there's a
couple that we're going to chase,
nice
mate.
To go and catch.
Well, they're pretty hard to catch. You're easier to shoot. I wouldn't want to catch one, mate. But you'll be a bloody hero of the day if you can catch one.
Well, I was thinking I haven't got a gun. I was going to catch it with my bare hands.
That's right. That's what Santa did to his 9 reindeer, didn't he?
Wrestle it to the ground.
Or 7.
Flip it on its back. Tie its hoofs together.
But no, all is good. Little Rye was meant to come in last night, but because it was so crap, I think he might be hightailing in this morning, or he's given up the ghost. But depends on now whether he's slept in the car park or not. But we'll keep you updated. But yeah, we're gonna just try and have a few more coffees and a bit of yogurt and muesli, and then we're gonna head up there where the sun is. Yeehaw! All right, we'd just like to thank Makita for sponsoring us into the bush.
Well, with a cup, with these beautiful cups.
With these beautiful cups. Yeah, fully sponsored by Makita, mate. Cheers, Jen.
Cheers, Jen.
Cheers, Jen.
We're gonna get one today.
What have we got going on here, mate? They'll look the same coming out the other end. Well, lunchtime. What happened, Brax? We had 2 stags going. Hey, and they just shut up. Who drew the longest straw? No, because if you get the shortest straw, your luck's shit. Oh, mate. Chocolate.
Not a fan of chocolate.
We gotta go around. Big tree in the way.
My legs are sore. We're going up.
Absolute future.
They're awesome, mate.
So what did we happen this morning, Brax? What did we see this morning? Woke up to some pretty solid roars, eh?
We saw, how many did we see?
Well, we saw
18 in total probably.
Yeah.
There's heaps of hinds on the fence over there, and
The farm side of the dock reserve, eh?
yeah, up on the hill, which we're gonna hatch a plan to go there today, so it's good.
Fuel up, eh? Get some food in us. What do you got? Pie, chicken curry for breakfast. It was a bit wet last night too, eh, mate?
Oh, mate, never ending.
Hard work, was
But we got a wicked fire going last night
Yep.
over there, out of wet wood. Beat that.
Clotheslines galore. Sun's coming up. Dry some of the stuff out now. Bit of food to get through. Another day's broken to be quite nice actually. We'd actually left early yesterday morning and left our washing out and came back and it had a bit of rain, so we were back to square one.
We gotta be quiet, we're hunting a big animal called a possum.
Shut up, could have eaten it.
Who's doing the thumbs up, eh?
Look at the ass. Right. I'm gonna make a seat for tonight. Here's my cup.
Dad.
Nah. It was there. Where's the deer, man? Where are the deer? Working hard for it, man. We've climbed up to about 950. Hearing a couple, but yeah, I think the roars are shut up, so we're gonna have to go walk on top of them, eh? It's been some hard hunting.
Yeah.
Going for hours, following so much deer sign. There's just so many deer tracks up and down the mountain, and they seem to all just be holding on these little farm clearings, eh? Did you hear a roar? Did you hear one? Okay, so the boys have just heard a bloody roar, so we're gonna go chase these ghosts. They're bloody hard to hunt in here. It's not coming easy, eh? We could have shot a nice spiker last night. We chose not to, just to show Brax a little bit of patience and resilience. Don't have to shoot everything, but turns out we bloody should have. I just want to get some good encounters in the bush, so that's why we're still trudging through the mud. So this afternoon we might have to go sit at the clearing edge and see what we can do this afternoon. So here we are, trying to get our energy levels back after being sent round and round in circles by another bloody stag. So we'd come back on to this little track and we'd walked on top of one of his old wallows, and we're following fresh deer sign the whole way up, and we'd just come up to a little knob after pushing through a bit of crown fern, which was quite noisy, and as soon as we got there we just caught the arse end of him jumping off the side of this little knob. So pretty frustrating. We'd been following this guy for quite some time, but he looked like a big boy. We didn't quite see the top of his rack, but he had a big rump. So anyway, at least we got to see him, and we knew we weren't just chasing the ghosts, but we were a little bit disheartened here, but we just sort of packed up and carried on mooching through in hopes of trying to find him again.
We're on the deer, bro. So many big deer shit, like this big, so hopefully we can get it moving and bowl this bugger over, so yeah. He keeps farting. He's right there.
Oh, water, eh? So important. Right, what do you reckon, Brax?
We got a story to tell at camp. Don't we?
Yeah, they got a few stories, and that's what makes hunting good, mate. When you've got a couple of stories to tell. Can I fill that up a little bit more, mate? Come on, mate. The rain's gone, so we're outside, we're outdoors. Without Jeff.
Without Jeff.
Voltaren, is it?
Voltaren.
Oh, you get the Voltaren in there. Well, what would we do without jet balls, Brax?
Couldn't go without them.
Couldn't go without them, mate.
Or you'd have 10 gas canisters.
Yes. So we got onto the deer yesterday, mate, eh? Finally.
Ah, yes.
Finally met up some stags in the bush.
It was like I couldn't take the shot because the deer was halfway behind the tree and I couldn't see its shoulder and its neck, so I just didn't take the shot. So we have another crack at a 10-pointer tomorrow. That's good.
Yeah, that's right. So you didn't goof the shot up.
No, because I would have missed. So,
Yeah, it was a hard shot, mate. It was uphill, wasn't it?
yep.
But at least we got onto the stags and walked right on top of all the hinds and stags in the bush.
Yep.
So today's another day, eh?
Yep. Last night was.
How good was the roaring, though?
Yeah, last night was like heaps of roaring from the bush, and we had to creep up because they wouldn't come because they have hinds, so we had to creep up, and then we got onto them, and I went forward, and there was like a couple of hinds staring at me, so I didn't move for like 3 minutes, and then the stag went behind the tree, and didn't.
Couldn't get the shot away safely, eh?
No.
Well, that's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
But some of those roars were just awesome, eh? Got the hair standing up on your back of your neck, didn't it?
That's stuff.
That's what we're here for, eh?
And there was like 3 stags, I think they were teaming or something, because they're all together with like 20 hinds combined with them, so.
All those satellite stags are stealing all the girls, eh? Pays to be the ugly one running around, eh? You get one eventually. You may not be getting all of them, but you'll get one or two, eh?
Yeah, that would have been a good first stag, because it would have been
Yeah,
a little crappy thing.
we saw an 8 and a 6, wasn't it? In the bush.
And a
But the
spiker.
10's the one that's running up the top. So hopefully he gets on the deck today, eh? Yeah, boy.
On the ground.
Out there doing it.
Without Jeff.
Without Jeff.
Well, we're heading back out to where we saw those deer, so hopefully we can shoot them.
We're getting a bit sick of this, so we're going to have to go and put one on the deck, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
We're going to go, we've had enough sightseeing, taking the gun for a walk, so let's go put one down, eh? Well, we're just filling up some water here at our main water source to take back to camp, and then we just end up lugging a few 2-litre milk bottles up to camp and rationing. So as soon as we popped out the bush, we had a little spiker standing right there. Griff went to take the shot, but it had winded us before we can get a good shot away. And yeah, so it's first one for the morning, eh? the one that could have been the closest meat animal to camp, but it's a sign of good things to come today, Griff.
almost shot my stag, but I couldn't see anything. All I saw was antlers, so I want to go for the 10. I don't want to go for the ugly thing, so hopefully we can get a shot away, but it's hunting if we don't, so we have to keep persevering and keep our head held high. So we're having lunch and it was a good night last night. I'm so tired, but we'll shoot it down. I got it. Hopefully.
As always, here's our chief solar operator. Solar panels. These solar panels are an absolute winner.
Where the deer? We're in the spot. We just saw a spiker run past. But I was away with the fairies.
I shot at a spiker, but I was trying to wait so Brad could have a shot at a bigger animal. But don't tell the other boys because they'll want me to shoot it for me.
This is the spot that's where all the deer are. So this is the spot we're gonna shoot one.
Dirty little bastard. You're ruining our forests. Alright guys, we're packing up. We're leaving a day early because the raw seems to have petered off a little bit. And yeah, all those animals have moved out to the farm, so we're chasing ghosts. So we're going to hightail out. The weather's finally come good. And the boys are a bit spent. We could do with a nice shower. Not sure who stinks the most, but I'm pretty sure we're all a bit pongy, including Braxton behind the camera. Yep. So no, we're just going to do a nice slow mooch out and enjoy the walk. I mean, we're good at it by now. Hey, really good at walking.
All right.
Yeah, so the raw pretty much turned off like a light switch. Last night we had a couple of distant roars, but just yeah, on or off. We noticed the big 10 that was holding up on the top of the hill had moved his girls away, so we tracked him down, but it was, yeah, you tell the roar was pretty much over. So suck it up, start again. So the problem with this block that we hunt in is it's dock on one side of the fence and there's some amazing feed in the farm on the other. So pretty difficult when majority of the animals are all camped out in the farm. And we don't want to be poaching, so we're hunting what we can on our side. So it is what it is.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. So what we're an hour in, aren't we? Been walking for an hour. Probably about a third. So we've just had a bit of a knee break for the knees, and yeah, turns out you got to spend the money on the good packs, you know, you really do.
My shoulders.
Griff's running a Tatonka Bison. Brax and Rick have opted in for the Timu special. We buy one get one free, and that's turned into be a fucking disaster. And as Braxton's dad, I can only fucking blame myself.
Idea to get these
I know, mate. We had a few beers and we thought they would be good packs, and then turns out they weren't such a great idea after all. But it's an investment. The boots, everyone's got stoked with the boots though, eh? Boots are an absolute winner. Brax is running my old Under Armour ones now, so that's been good. Bit of a grunt, hey Rex?
Yeah. We're pretty much there.
Well, we crossed the last river crossing and climb up the rope to get out, and then we onwards and upwards to the car, mate. Woo-hoo-hoo!
We're almost there.
Oh,
I just
You
need
right,
to
mate?
get to the car. I'm sore. My shoulders are
Wait your gun too.
really all on it. They're not up.
Yeah, that's a crap pack. The Tatonka that Griff's running is
Tonka's having the most problems.
Oh, that's better.
yeah, it's way better. Here you go. You see it's actually on your full shoulder
My
there.
shoulders there.
Yeah,
Oh, fucking hell.
that's way. So buddy, hold on tight. You right? It's a bit of a mission.
It's kind of impossible.
Is it?
Oh, you went on your knees, you know.
You give me the GoPro. Okay. Okay. Well, keep going forward, mate. Just walk up. Hold on. I went on my knees, Griff.
Yeah, I'll have my GoPro.
Right, and you can at least get a knee on.
Track to the car, man. Oh yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry for no there, but it's kind of a crap place, in my opinion. But yeah, hopefully next roll we'll be helicoptered into middle of nowhere and get some stags. But got my skull collection on the back because I want to come home with something. My art teacher's Stacey wants some heads. Yeah, up there. And yeah, so we're gonna get her a spiker. I'm sick of this pack. I just unclipped it because I'm so pissed. I hate this pack. Sucks. One of my calves. Calves. Oh, we're back at the car. Oh, I have hiccups. Oh. There's two more cars here. Youngest and the oldest back first.
Well done, boys. Yee-hoo!
So you think you could tell heaven from hell, blue skies from pain? Can you tell a green field from a cold steel rail, a smile from a veil? Do you think you can tell?
guys. We had a really good trip. This was so cool. Unfortunately, we didn't see the amount of stags or the big confrontations in the bush that we were really hoping for, but we figured out there's quite a lot of pressure on these deer, especially leading up to the roar. Having seen those dead carcasses and seen those deer in velvet, their heads were cut off. There's a lot of pressure on a few weeks leading up to the roar. So unfortunately we had to change our plan a little bit and focus more of our hunting in the bush. But that led for some good roars, and we all got on top of some animals eventually. Unfortunately we didn't come away with the big stag that Brax was hoping to pin on his wall, but we had some great fun with our mates, sitting on the campfire, and Brax got to hear some cool funny stories of the old days and how hunting's changed a lot since then. To spend a week or so in the bush with your mates and just turn your phone off and basically just go into the wild is it's humbling. It's also good for the soul, and to take that time out with friends and family is so important, especially nowadays. This trip was fantastic. It had the highs and lows. Brax got to experience some of those real gut-wrenching moments as a hunter. Unfortunately not bagging something, and then there's a million what ifs afterwards, always wondering what he should have done better or what could have happened. But that's hunting. We've all been through that, right? If it was that easy, it would be called shooting, not hunting. So yeah, with that being said, awesome trip, good mates. Rick, Griff and Brax were awesome to go away with, and really looking forward to the next one. I think we might have to change our plan a little bit and either helicopter into somewhere in the backcountry and get onto slaying some stags. So yeah, thanks for watching guys, and hope to see you on the next one.